company manager tells the boss that these employees of the office will drop you home. Then the boss sits in the car with them. Then after going a little distance, one employee says, "You stay in the car. We will do some work and come back." Then both employees go a little far from there. Then the boss becomes suspicious of them, and she also gets out of the car and secretly listens to their conversation. Then one employee says, "Our boss is very rich, and we will kidnap her and get a lot of money." Then the other employee says, "When we get a good amount of money, we will live a life of luxury." Then both employees become suspicious and look back. The boss has heard all their conversation, and they run after her to catch her. Then the boss, while running, goes to a sweeper and tells him that some people are chasing me. Please help me. Then the sweeper hides her in his cleaning box and starts cleaning. Then one man points towards the sweeper and says, "Let us ask him about the girl." Then one man grabs the sweeper and says, "Tell us the truth. Where did the girl who was running here go?" Then he says, "I do not know anything about her." Then the sweeper takes his equipment and leaves from there. Then the sweeper opens the lid of the cleaning box. Then the girl says, "Thank God you saved me from them. Otherwise, who knows how they would have treated me." Then the sweeper closes the lid again and pulls the box and goes to a woman and tells her, "Please help me. 2 men want to kidnap a girl." Then the woman asks, "Where is the girl?" Then the sweeper opens the lid of the box and says, "I have hidden the girl here." Then the girl says, "Please help me. I am very helpless." Then the kind boy tells the other woman that for the sake of humanity, we must help this helpless girl. Then the woman says, "Why have you not informed the police yet? If something happens, we will face a big problem." Then the kind boy folds his hands and says, "Please help us. Save us from this trouble." Then the woman starts calling the police. Then after some time, both employees reach the sweeper again. Then one employee says, "We will give you a lot of money if you tell us about the girl." Then the sweeper takes the money and says, "The girl is hidden in this box." Then one man grabs him and says, "Your work is finished. Now you can leave." Then the sweeper leaves from there. Then both employees happily go near the box. But when they open the lid of the box, it is empty. And both become worried and they run after the sweeper again. And then the police catch them. Then at the same time, the company manager arrives there. The girl hugs him out of fear and says, "These 2 kind people saved me." Then the policeman brings those 2 employees and takes them to the police station. Then the boss tells the company manager that if this kind person had not helped me, they would have kidnapped me. Then the kind man says, "I did not do any favor. I only did this out of humanity and to please my God." Then the boy gives the money to the manager and says, "The employees gave me this money to catch the girl." Then the other kind woman says, "I have never seen such an honest boy in my life who returns the money he received." Then the boy starts leaving, but the manager stops him and says, "I am giving this money to you as a reward for your bravery and honesty." Then the kind boy takes the money and thanks them. God is pleased when we help others sincerely. If you like our video, please send super thanks.